Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yeah, we're doing a taste test and you're gonna love this. I have Drew, I have his girlfriend Mari, and we're gonna have some cider, special cider. So this is kind of like a double test, triple test, whatever you want to call it. But I already forgot the word, glycolipids. Were in the cider, which is a preservative that I missed when I grabbed all the cider. And I did a boil with 8 ounces of oatmeal. And that boil with 8 ounces of oatmeal was supposed to make the cider fermentable and get rid of the preservative. Guess what? It worked, but it was a little weird. It worked in 3, and then the 4th one fermented. Well, it worked in all 4, just very differently. So I'll explain.
Okay.
So we added 1 gallon.
Yeah.
And then with the boil, because I had to boil it all for about 30 minutes and then cool it down, I lost a little bit of this, which is fine. So I dumped a big old 32-ounce bottle of pure cranberry juice, unsweetened. So we had a gallon, or just less than a gallon of apple cider. We had about
a liter or something.
32 ounces divided by 4.
8.
Thank you. So we had 8 ounces per system, all good. Then I threw 1 big old cinnamon stick in the boil, and I dropped in about 1.5 tablespoons of ginger. So Dylan was going to come do the taste test with us too, but he hates ginger, so we're not going to do that. And what are we doing? Because, you saw the beginning of the video, hopefully, if I'm putting this together with the other video. If not, then, it is what it is, and this is a whole separate video. Who knows? Like, subscribe, keep sharing. So we're going to have 4 different ciders to do a taste test, and we're going to see what the differences are. And I'm going to give you a little difference that I noticed during fermentation. Okay? And I forgot to do the readings for the ABV, so I'll stick it up on the screen in between, and you'll figure it out, because I'll do a measurement after we talk. So, SafCider AB1, and I know I'm looking over here instead of over there like we talked, but that's okay, I can reach this one. So AB1 says, for sweet and dry ciders with a nice apple aromatic and balanced mouthfeel. I will tell you for a fact that when that was fermenting, every time I burped the little keg pressure relief valve, I smelled nothing but total apple, lots of apple. Then we have AC4. All of these are SafCider. But AC4, they all fermented at the same temperature, right at 68 degrees Fahrenheit, is for sweet, dry, with a nice apple. Sounds all the same, right? But it has a crisp mouthfeel and a little bit of floral aromatics. This one, same thing. Lots of apple cider smells while it was fermenting. Massive apple, all great. Then we have AS2. AS2, fresh apple and citrus aromatics with a sweet, round mouthfeel. And these descriptions are not ours. These descriptions are from the yeast company. And again, lots of apple aroma. TF6, okay.
Sounds the most interesting.
Yes. TF6 is very strange. It's a strange beast. Here's TF6. First of all, those 3, the first 3, started fermenting within about 4 to 6 hours. They started showing action. Within a day or 2, they were jamming out. This little booger did nothing but barely ferment for almost 7 days.
Oh, wow.
It was barely doing anything. On the 7th day, it picked up a tiny bit. On the 8th day, it kicked off while the other 3 were slowing down. They were almost done. This thing was like a week late to the race, and it just was jamming. It did not smell like apples. The description from SafCider, I think it's Fermentus, is very high aromatics, complexity towards fresh fruity notes of apple, banana, pear, red, citrus, exotic fruits, sweet and round mouthfeel with a bit of candy-like sensation. I will tell you, for the first week, it kind of smelled bad. It had a funky odor.
Okay.
The second week, it was kind of like you walked into a citrus department with nothing but fruits. It was just a hodgepodge of a fruity aromatics. There might have been a little floral in there, but it was just a weird, fruity aromatic. I could barely describe apple, but maybe once or twice, and I had to look for it. It was all over the place. So we're gonna taste test this one last. Yeah, last. So give me a minute. I'm gonna grab, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ciders, and we're gonna do a taste test, and we'll do each one in that row, or that order. And we're back, yes. We've already noticed some things. First of all, this is AB1.
Very clear.
Very, very clear, just an ever so subtle haze. AC4, minus the bubbles.
A little hazier.
Bit hazier.
I think it kind of progresses here.
AS2, very, very hazy and a little more red. The cranberry seems to show up better there. Now you get to TF6 and you get nothing
Not
but
red.
fog and no red. So there's TF6. And TF6 was stupid carbonated. So as we said before, we're going to start off with AB1, which is all the more fermented at 68 degrees Fahrenheit for over 2 weeks, technically about 2 1/4. And this should give us a sweet and dry cider with a nice apple aromatics and a balanced mouthfeel. We'll be the judge of that.
Cool.
And I'll put the ABV up here so we all know what the ABV is. Oh, thank you. So everybody take a sip and let me know. And I've only had a little sip of one of these, so I am actually new to all of these too. In case I didn't remind everybody, sorry. That scare you? This is that apple cider, the cranberry, ginger, and a cinnamon stick. So.
Cranberry stands out.
Got a very tartness from the cranberry.
Got a little bit of ginger or something there.
If it's clear, it's ginger.
I agree with the tart, and I like it.
Very tart. And
Very
I like
tart.
cranberry. You know what I say? Brew for you. Don't brew for everyone else. Brew for you. And I'm big cranberry. I actually would prefer more cranberry, but a little less tart.
I prefer more apple.
More apple? Okay. It's not overly dry. It's got a nice subtle dryness. It's got a hint of sweet. I can't tell if it's cinnamon or ginger I'm tasting. I think it's ginger with the cranberry. The apple's smooth. It's very smooth.
You get both.
Yeah.
You can both
very
cinnamon and
smooth.
ginger.
Very, very smooth.
I think the ginger is what you feel more of, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Cinnamon's kind of like an addition to it.
You know what's funny is that ginger has that light, subtle burn, and it's not a hot burn. It's like that
Tingling sensation
tingling,
kind of, yeah.
and it kind of complements the cider. It's crispness. So we've been talking. You haven't talked, Mari? Go for it.
What department store is this?
Yeah, no department stores. She'll make her spit up there. We're going to start over.
Okay.
She's a young lady, so she likes to, go with aromatics more. And last time we had a, what was that? Lingerie shop?
Oh, Victoria's Secret? Or
Yeah,
something?
it was the aromatics, so not a perfume.
I'm feeling, like,
It was Bath and Body. Wow.
like one of those hipster stores that sells crystals. Yeah.
Oh,
one
I
of
see.
those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could definitely say with the ginger too.
Yeah.
But it's nice, and it's
It's like
relatively
natural.
clear. And I only
Yeah.
meant to take a couple sips, and I've almost finished mine. So
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm going for my water.
You know what? I can see that, or like grassroots.
And grassroots.
It kind of
Yeah.
tastes,
Grassroots
it
is
tastes the way that store smells.
Yeah, Grassroots is a health food store near us. They seem to sell more health food now, but when they were open for the first 4 or 5 years, they sold a lot of beer.
They still sell a lot of beer. A lot of cool
Okay,
beer.
I've rinsed my palate. We're moving on. So that one's just it's just a nice yeast for doing apple ciders, I would say, with a little crispness, not overly dry, not sweet, definitely not sweet, but not overly dry. So this one is AC4, where the fog begins, and it says sweet and dry ciders with a nice apple and floral aromatic and a crisp mouthfeel instead of a balanced mouthfeel. The other one was kind of crisp.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
See how much more crisp this is.
I don't get as much
I-
aromatics.
I get a little bit of the ginger, but it's more like it's like if you dulled a ginger kombucha.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of the apple, a little bit of the aromatics, but on the first one I got more aromatics. I could smell it more.
It's very crisp.
The tartness is a lot smoother.
It is.
It's not as tart. It's like a smooth
I can
tartness.
get more of the apple out of this.
I get the apple, I get the cranberry in a nicer,
Like blends it, yeah.
a nicer blend. Not like, hey, tart hits you in the face and then you taste everything, which is what the first one did. This one, I'm getting the apple and the mild tartness. I taste the ginger. I don't notice the cinnamon so much, but the aromatics are mild. I'm starting to smell it more, but Mari, you've been thinking?
I'm not getting a store. It's like a restaurant kind of vibe. Like
Okay, but do you like it more or less than the first one? Depends upon the store.
I think I vibe with the first one a little bit more.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Likes a little bit more of the tartness. I like beers that are in my face, but I'm going to go with the second one so far because I do like it. It's a little more rounded.
I like that the first one has a little punch to it.
Little punch, and that's what I like in certain beers. So,
What restaurant?
AC4, definitely a little crisper. What
I feel like if I had to
thinking
pick
of
a vibe for this, as far as a store goes, it'd be like Scan Design.
I don't remember last time I've ever
I'm getting
been there.
like a J.
Too
Alexander's
expensive.
type.
Okay, both of you going on the high end of expensive.
Yeah.
So if you want an expensive tasting cider, there you go. I like it. I'm gonna say it doesn't have more going on, but it has more going on in a pleasing way.
Yeah. Like the reason I picked Scan Design was because it's more of a clean muted flavor
Okay.
compared to the first one.
And I'm getting a little bit more of the cranberry aftertaste in that second one than I am in the first one. First one was just all up front. Okay, so we're moving on to the third one, which is AS2. AS2 is described by SafCider, or Fermentis, as fresh apple and citrus aromatics, sweet and round mouthfeel. And yes, I put notes up here, and yes, I misspelled sweet. I flipped 2 letters around and used the wrong letter, and it's all good. It's supposed to be A sweet, and I dropped an E and threw it together. So, yeah. We're going to try this one. We'll let you know. Actually, I need to take a sip of water again.
And a sweat. Yeah, let me get some water. That was strange.
This has got a lot more red to it. A lot more red, even though it's a little foggier. Fogginess seems to be settling in this one a little bit. Okay. Maybe it's me, but the aromatics are a little stronger than they were on the AC4 initially,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure what I'm smelling. Might be cranberry ginger all at the same time. The smell is very different.
I feel like I just drank something that has turmeric in it.
There's no turmeric.
I know.
Oh my God, yeah, though, I'm tasting,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, maybe a world market.
Yeah.
Ginger,
Yeah.
I would go world market 100% on this one. Ginger can have that little bit of turmeric taste a little bit sometimes, but it's very rare. It's usually because of the
Whatever else
the
to mix
outer
it with
root.
it, but
Yeah, this one's very different.
it's like herbally. And not in the herbally way that I normally like.
I get the turmeric, I get a little herbal. It's very different. I'm not going to say I don't like it. It's nice, it's just different. If I went in and ordered this as a cider somewhere, I wouldn't be upset.
I might order something else, but
I think if it were just a little sweeter, it would be my favorite.
Okay, see?
I
Everybody's different.
I think I might like it more if it was sweeter, but as it is, I'm good.
And it is. It's the sweetest so far of the 3
Is
that
it?
we've had. It is a little to me. It's still dry, but it's got that bite, and I can taste the sweetness, almost an aftertaste.
I want it sweeter.
And we are moving on, drum roll, to the final one. The one with the funky odors, and then the good, like I walked into a fruit shop, I guess.
Produce section.
Very much produce, no veggies. But it did stink for the first week. It got better and better over time. Okay, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, the smell is very different. It's got something going on, but it's not apple.
That's like rubber. That's like a tire. Or like I ordered
Oh my
something
gosh,
on
you're
AliExpress.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's like a tire that ran over an apple.
Ugh.
This is
This
TF6.
This smells like I ordered something in bulk, very cheap, off of like AliExpress, and it arrived straight from the manufacturing floor.
At least it didn't come
No
from
gassing.
At least it didn't come from Temu. So it says very high aromatics, which it does. I will give it that. Complexity, definitely there. Towards fresh fruity notes of apple, banana, pear, red,
It tastes really good.
citrus, exotic fruits, sweet and round mouthfeel with a bit of candy-like. And I just heard Drew say
It smells bad. It tastes great.
Oh, like a durian.
yes,
or like
a good durian. I don't know if there is
No.
one, but
there's this Chinese liquor that I like.
it
a
doesn't
lot.
smell bad
Baijiu.
like
It's like Baijiu.
durian. It just,
Baijiu smells like can smell like a barn if it's cheap Baijiu.
I'm
but
going to
it
give
tastes
them
great.
tire, but it's like a fruity tire. It's weird. It's very weird.
It smells like it came off the manufacturing floor. It tastes like a bunch of fruit and it's delicious. Like I get the pear in there, I get the apple, of course.
I get the pear. Banana would be stretching it a little bit.
I'll be honest, it's a sweet pear and an apple for me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
there's a
got the
little bit of
apple, I got the
citrus,
pear. I can barely taste my cranberry. I know it's in there. I know the ginger's in there, but I get a little tingle from
There's
it.
a small citrus to it.
But it's got a lot going on, and it is sweeter. And it's round if you want to say you took the whole fruit section and slapped it together. It looks like pear juice too. Mm-hmm. It's like pear juice. So yeah, if you want a cider, you got AB1, AC4, and AS2. All of them are slightly different distinction. If you want it to be very clear, I'm leaning towards AB1. You can definitely get that bad boy clear. It was almost clear for us, had a hint of fog. You can use some clarifiers. AC4, AS2 is going to be really up to your taste buds. I wish these were very different because I was looking for that. But TF6, I'm going to tell you right now, let it ferment. It's going to take weeks. And it may not take off. It may work, your mileage may vary, YMMV, but give it time, because for the first week, I was burping them and they're like, the TF6, I was like, I'm like, is it fermenting? I was worried. And then on that 7th day, it had a little more. I was like, okay. On the 8th day, it was like,
it turned out great.
Yeah, it just took a while to really ramp up. And I just kept them at a stable 68 degrees Fahrenheit the whole entire time. And yeah, I mean,
my votes would be with AB1, AC4, and then if you light a candle, TF6.
honestly,
TF6 by far, flavor-wise.
I'm going to say TF6 and AC4 are going to be my ties, because I like the cranberry to be a little more subtle. I do. Now, if I'm in a cranberry mood, I'm going the first one, which was AB1. But the winner for me, if I'm not trying to push a cider on somebody and it's just for me, probably going TF6. It's very creative. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
If it's for someone else, I'm probably leaning to AB1 or AC4. AS2 might work out well too. It really is, like Mari said, it's she likes that one better. It's just a tasting. Everybody's different. Mari, go for it. I see you looking at them and thinking.
My top two are AS2 and AB1.
She likes the cranberry in her face, which I'm big on. Big ales, kind of like, they just kind of hit you when you take a big drink of like a big IPA or something. I agree with that.
Not in a TF6.
I like how smooth that one was.
That was really smooth.
It was,
This one, I don't know what to think of it. There's so much
very
going
different.
on.
It's very different. Yeah. So if you're looking and you're not sure, and I'm going to tell you right now, AB1 and AC4, even AS2 to a level, weren't a huge difference. They were very similar in a lot of ways. Just very similar. I think the AC4 was a little smoother. AB1 wasn't as smooth up front, but that cranberry, popped. And if you really like that pop, boom.
Yeah.
And if you just want something that's going to be cool and kind of fruity, TF6.
TF6 is like
Don't
a
sniff it for the first
antique-
week. Trust me. Don't.
Antique store?
Antique store.
Just don't smell it for the
Yeah.
first week.
Yes.
Like
I'll
the
go
one that we went
antique
to,
store.
for sure.
Yeah, because there's always different odors around
Yes.
different things throughout
And
the
a mix
antique
of
store.
things in there.
Yeah, with some treasures to be
In
found.
between. In between. Cheers.
Cheers.
Show my guests some appreciation. Hit the like if you haven't already. Definitely subscribe.
Comment, whatever else.
I'm a
Do
little
it all.
slow on the videos, but we got a lot of things going on in the family right now, and I'm taking care of family. So, cheers. Appreciate you.